Okay guys, so I just want to quickly show you this starter base I've made. Now before I start, I just want to make it clear that in the thumbnail it does say the best starter base ever, in my opinion. So yeah, let's just get that out there. It is in my opinion, okay guys. So anyway, moving on. So as you can see, it's a bit oddly shaped base, but if you look at it from this angle, you can see that it is pretty much just a 1x2 starter base, honeycombed in a special way, and which I'll get to, with this oddly shaped feature added on the front. So let's get inside and show you what it's all about. Okay, so this is our jump up into the base. As you can see, once we're in, like so, we have a drop down here. So we have a drop down in like so, and then when we come down here, there is shotgun traps just round this corner here. They're not impossible to see or destroy, but you never know, if someone went deep on you, it could help as protection. We also do have shotgun traps here which can shoot people as well, which I'm going to do a quick run after this tour and show you what it's like if someone is trying to go deep on you. Okay, so next up, what we got here is we have this roof triangle blocking the door, and you can't get through. You just can't get through. So what you have to do is you come down here and you get your triangle roof, and you just look till it goes blue and just place it there. Once that's placed, you can just walk straight through like so, and you can't walk back out. So this is going to be the trap part, which I'll get to in a minute. So to get out, you just strafe right and open this door, and it pushes you out, and then you are through and you can go back. Then what we've got here is we actually have another drop down. So as we can see, we can shut that door from here. So what we do is we drop down here, drop down, then we've got two more shotgun traps looking at down here, if in case someone was to get this far. And then inside this part of the base, we have a little furnace in the usable honeycomb. We've got a loot room in this usable honeycomb with a shotgun trap in it at the back. And then up here we've got three large boxes, 1, 2, 3, and a small. So that's our main storage. And then behind here we actually have a transfer loot box for the suicide bunker. Now I've done the suicide bunker in sheet metal. I always do them in HQM, but because this is a starter base, obviously you're not really going to be wasting HQM on your starter base. And although it's quite big for a starter base, the good thing about this base is once you've farmed enough to move on to your main base, you can actually use this just as a sole trap base, which I'm going to get onto in a minute. So if you don't know what a suicide bunker is, I'll quickly explain it to you. You basically pop loot into this box here, you type F1 kill, and you spawn in this bag. I have done this suicide bunker as a 1-bag suicide bunker, so if this is a duo starter, just remember I've only put 1 bag in here. And then what you do is you grab that loot out of that transfer box, and then when you go to bed you fill up one of these boxes here, which I've done 3 large and 2 small, which is plenty. You can get a large up here, but the placement is very hard to do, so I don't even bother because it's just wasting time. And that's pretty much it. There's the upkeep, say 500 wood, 2.5 stone, and say 200 metal frags. And you'll notice the reason why the metal frags is so low is because I've got wooden doors on the whole base, because you don't need metal doors. It's 8 rockets to get into the suicide bunker no matter what they do, and they have to go past 1 stone wall as well to get to it. So I'm pretty confident it's 12 rockets even with the wooden doors. Okay, so let's deauthorize and we will have a look at what this base is like if you're a raider. Okay guys, so what we would do is, if we were going to come down the door path, they come through these. Now I've left these doors open, and the reason for this is if you have progressed from this base, or you were in this base and you heard someone with a decent gun outside and you wanted to try your luck, or trying to trap someone basically, leave these doors open so they don't break them, and I'll show you why that is in a second. So first off, you come down here and you got the first set of shotgun traps. Okay, so there's 2 behind there which should do some serious damage. If they get past them, got another couple here. Now, like I said, they do take a few shots to break these, so there is a chance that they could run past that quite quickly, which they probably would if they're getting shot. Depends how quickly the 2 traps kill them. So that's just to let you know that is the self-sealing thing. That is can take a few shots. So next up is if it does self-seal, brilliant. They can't get through. If they do get past it somehow, then they will able to pass through here, which I'll clip through, but they wouldn't able to get back out because they can't open the door. Okay, guys. So the reason why I said leave them doors on earlier is imagine if they had 2 people in here and he's trapped, so he starts chucking his loot through, obviously. Do you know what I mean? What you can do down here is close the door, okay? You can close the door from the inside. So now you've trapped 2 people because you've got one trapped in here and you've got his friend who's trapped in here as well, okay? It's quite hard because you'd have to listen to you'd have to know that one's trapped up here, and you'd have to listen to the shotgun traps, or however you work it. Could be just a gamble, but that's why. I'll just show you again quickly. So that door opens down there, and as you can see, it pokes through the wall. You just close it and they are shut in. Okay, so if you've got a metal door on there with a code lock, they are not having a good time. Okay, so moving on, we open this, and then what you do is you drop here, and as soon as they drop down there, they're gonna get blasted. Okay, so that is how it works. And as you can see here, we got these are the 2 that do the self-sealing. You got the 2 down there that look that way, and you got 2 looking down this way. So I know that's 6 shotgun traps. You don't need to use them all. You chuck metal doors on or whatever. And next up, what we've got here is probably the main loot room. So what you would do is take this off. If you weren't the raider, you got 4 large in there and 2 campfires. You got your furnaces, and then your loot. Happy days, guys. Alright, so shall I show you how to build it? Let's go. Okay, guys, so first off, this is the starter floor plan you want. You need to be able to build this to build the suicide bunker safely, okay, guys, and then we will add the front piece on. So you start off with a 1x2, okay, and this is the footprint you need. Triangle on the left, 3 on the back, and that is it. Okay, that is the floor print that you need to be able to get this down. But the problem with this is it doesn't have an airlock. So what we'll do is we'll chuck one on, but one piece is gonna have to be wood. So let's go with this, okay? So just so you can see what's what, I will already just make it these so you can see where the suicide bunker is going to go. Okay, once you've got this, we're gonna go with a doorway here, and we'll go around with the walls like so, and then wherever there's a triangle we put triangles, and over the 2 squares we need half walls like so, and then pop the squares on the roof. Now I should have turned building grade on, which is my bad, so I'm just gonna have to speed this up. There we go, guys, I sped that up. And then obviously we would just chuck a door on there, like so. You can open that way. And then we'll chuck an airlock on for safety, but we're going to make this piece wood, because we're going to want to get rid of that at some point. And then what we can do is we can put this here, stone, but this one here needs to be wood as well. Okay, so we do need to remove those 2 pieces, and then you can chuck your door on like so. So you've got an airlock on there of sorts, just to stop you get someone going deep on you. Okay, so next up we need a TC, which I didn't grab. There we go. Let's grab the TC, and we place the TC in this corner here like so, and then we're going to put a twig wall here like that, and we're going to place a sleeping bag in this corner there like so. Then what we want to do is grab a half wall, a triangle floor, and another triangle floor, and then make this one make it stone, And what we'll do then is we will place just a large box up against this wall, because we don't need to worry too much about the placements, and we should able to place a small on here and a small on here without it interfering with what we need to do. Okay guys, next up we're going to remove this half wall, okay, and then we're going to stand back here and place a square roof tile. Now this jump can be quite awkward. I've made it first time. Look at that, perfect. It can be a little awkward getting through there. Once you're through, stand up on the twig, get your large box, and it has to be, if you look at the bottom left hand corner now, it's on that thing. It needs to be more forward than that. So let's bud it over, bring it out. There we go. That looks about right. Do you know what I mean? Looks like it's gonna poke in front of that wall when I remove the twig. So let's remove the twig and have a look. There you go. As you can see, I've got that there. Now's the time if you want to tuck that in nice and flush and get the workbench butted up in front of it like I did. Now's the time to replace the twig roof and replace the box and try again. I'm just going to leave it like that because I'm not too bothered. And then what we can do is place a wall in here. So, and we're going to make all these sheet metal. Okay. So we're going to go outside. And we're going to make these sheet as well now. You don't have to now, because when you're doing it, we only make them sheet metal when you are ready to honeycomb them, to hide the fact there's sheet metal in there. People see sheet metal, you're putting a target on there. You're basically making it out that there's potential better loot in there, okay guys? So I would recommend only upgrading to metal when you're ready to honeycomb it. So as you can see now, it is pretty much fully honeycombed. Okay, so let's come back in. Next up, we do need to place the roof on it. Now, if you've only got stone, this roof here, this floor piece, can be very, if you spawn on your suicide bunker, it can be very hard to look up sometimes. There you go, I can get it actually. It can be quite hard to do that, so try and get that metal if you can before we move on to the next step. Let's get the larges in here. Quite simple. Rotate. I'm going to try and rush it, just bring it through the wall roughly, boom, like that. Try and get 2 in here. There we go, and sometimes you can get small in as well. Okay guys, so you got your loot in your suicide bunker. When we come out here, what we're going to do is finish off the honeycomb on the back of the suicide bunker, like so. And then we're going to put a loot room in here. This stone, break that and make this stone. So as you can see now, this is going to be our loot room. And the way this works is we place a large in here and a large in here, and that should allow us to get some campfires. I place should be able to get the campfires in. I have rushed it, but ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Yes, it still works. Okay, so I know campfires ain't much, but it's still an extra 5 slots of storage. So okay, next up, this one placement is a bit harder. Okay, so you want to get this box placed in here, but quite a bit forward, about there. Then that should allow us to place the shotgun trap facing us. Here, you just keep strafing left until it lets you place it like so, and then that should allow us to get this last box in next to it, if I've done it right. There you go. So now we've got a shotgun trap in there. And then what you would do is you would put this in like so. I've done it hard side facing me, and the reason for this is if someone raids through the back of this and gets to this loot room, yes, they can soft side into here. I understand that. But I don't think many people are actually going to raid through the back wall, in all honesty. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's up to you if you want to rotate this. But I would be more worried about them getting into this loot room and then being able to soft this and get to this loot room. So that's why I've done it hard. Could be the wrong idea, I don't know. Okie dokie, so what we'll do now is our furnace room. Let's quickly get these down. So just tuck these in the best you can. I think I've done that. Once that's done, you want 2 halfles. You remove the bottom one and you place a low. Okay, once that's done, make them stone. And then that is your furnace room. And then what we'll do quickly is put the workbench in. It's going to poke out a bit because I didn't do the box so far back, but that's still fine. Then we should be able to get our duo sleeping bags down. Remember to put glass window on there or an embrasure or something if you've got it. If you haven't, don't worry, you can still access everything. And then all I do to make it ease so like you can still move around without having to do any more crouch jumps or anything. I mean, you've got to jump over that. Just a couple of small in there. Okay, once we've got that, we're going to come up here. Now, if I can make the jump. No, I can't. Can I go up this way? Yeah, crouch jump up there. Okay, then what we're going to do here is make sure you've only got on you, how much is it? I think it's 50 wood, 13 wood, and... No, it's going to be more than that, isn't it? Sorry. So 63 wood you want with you, and 75 stone, plus the wool is going to be... 300 to 375 stone. 63 wood, 375 stone. Sorry, I worked that out on the fly. So, because what you're going to do is you're going to end up trapping yourself in here, and you're going to need to F1 kill to get out to place these boxes. Okay, so don't have loads of loot on you because just you're going to lose it. Okay, so first one, clip it through the wall. At this point, just bring it through so the back of the box comes through the wall at the same time. That looks okay. Just pull down, push it back against the wall. So you got your one at the back. Same with this one pretty much. You just look down. You can't clip it through the wall, but you'll get a rough idea that it's straight. Okay, get that one down. Then get a small and place it on this wall. Push it up against the wall, and then you should be able to get a large. Oops, sorry. Rotate. You should be able to get a large in there like so. And then all you do is you seal this up. But what you want, I've decided that this needs to be hard side facing you. And the reason for that is if someone tries to drill down through this, you don't want them soft side in and getting into this loot room here and potentially down into all this. But if they do get into this room and they do decide to soft side through this, they're not going to achieve anything out of it. Okay, so that's my logic behind that. So that's pretty much the main starter 1x2 made. Now we just need to add the door push and the traps and the shotgun traps onto the front. Okay, so like I said, we do need to remove these pieces of wood. And then what we do is we just follow this round like so, fill that up, and then that will do for now. We can go ahead and make all these stone. Oops, my bad. Okay. Once we've done that, we're going to go with, we can go all the way around with walls, make them stone, and then our jump up is going to be here. So what we're going to do is place a furnace here, like so, and I always put a campfire in front of it. It just helps jumping up. You haven't got to do a special jump or anything. It's just a normal jump that gets you up. Okay. Once we've done that, we can put our single door frame here and a double door frame here. Okay. And then we might as well seal that up while we're here. There. So that. Oops. Oh, never mind. I'll just leave it like that. So this is going to be the entrance. Just pop a foundation and a ramp. Make sure it's on the higher height. So this is our entrance. What we want to do next is we need 2 half walls here, like so. The top one, hard side facing you, make stone, and remove the bottom one. Next up, we want a half wall here with 2 triangle floors on. So make the triangles stone and then remove the twig. Okay. And we can put the low walls in now as well. I put 2 low. I rotate them hard side facing you and put the low walls in. Okay, so that allows the shotgun traps to shoot through. And we can put a double door frame here. And so this is our drop down in, like so. Then what I'm going to do is come up here and place the twig roof. There we go. Did get it then when I jumped up. There we go. We got it. Make this one stone. Okay, so that's like that. But we do need to get a triangle floor piece in here. But it won't let us do it until we remove the conditional part of the roof. Oh, there we are. Wow. For some reason, where I'm part building it, it's making it hard to place that. Normally when it's fully built, it's fine. Anyway, so now I can place this. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to make that stone. Okay, so once we've placed that, we might as well leave the twig there for a minute. So we do need to place a couple more high walls. That one. Now this one can be really hard to place. I found the best way to do it is stand over on this wall. Okay, I don't know why this is. See, there you go. I've just kind of looked down a little bit and lets you place it there. So let's make these stone. And then what we're going to do is place a single door frame here. So this is where the trap part / door push is going to happen. Okay. We're not going to put this double door frame in yet, and I'll show you that why. So we'll place a wall here, like so, and a half wall. And then to finish that off, it's 2 triangles. As you can see now, so this is the drop down to the main part. So let's just get through here if we can. There we go. And on here it is 2 half walls, and can be finicky again with this. I'm just going to spam it until I get it. There we are, the half walls, like so. Okay, so once we've done that, we can put some triangles on here, like so, and then a half wall here and a triangle. Okay, so let's stone these up. Once we've done that, we'll put another half wall here and the last triangle on top. Okay, and oh, we missed one. So there we go. So on here you got your single door, your double door. Oh, we missed the half wall there. Okay, so I mean I can door it up just to show you where everything is. So this door goes here like so. This door is here. Now this one here needs to open this way because obviously remember it goes through the wall, so you can open it from inside the base. And then obviously you come up here. We'll make this one stone. There we are. So we've got the jump up here. You have the shotgun traps under there. Aha, last bit here. So what we want to do to make this part work is half wall. Jump on the half wall. And then we need a triangle in there. Make this triangle sheet metal. Okay. And then we'll break this, and then we are going to fall down. Oh, I didn't fall down, so let's close these doors. So jump up. I would turn this door around as well now. Now you're at this stage. You don't need it for the airlock there, so you can have it opening inwards. And for the doorway, the jump up. Oops, sorry. Grab these. So what we do is you just place one furnace in the corner and one campfire about here, just to help with that jumping up. Okay, there you are. You just jump up on this and then just jump up in there. Once that's all complete, we can then go ahead and put the double door frame in and chuck the double doors opening towards you. Okay, so then obviously the door push works like so. Didn't work that time. There we go. Works like that, and then it can't get back through. It can get through with the twig, sorry. When the twig's not there, they can't get through. And then it's pretty much just after that, it's pretty much just the shotgun trap placements. Okay, so to do these, they did take me a little while to find out the best places for them. So to start off, I do these ones. You want these kind of pointing to the corner, so they can be quite hard to place. You might need rotate, turn around. That's it. It can be really awkward to place. I don't know why. There we go. That might do it there. So they're pretty much both pointing in the corner. This one here might have need to be a bit tighter, but I'm on a time scale. Sorry guys. These two here, make sure they're facing away from you. You kind of want them just as they come through the doorway. So I'm going to put one there. And maybe like one if they get through. Like so. Right, that's no good because it's just trapped me in. It's going to trap me in again. So I'm going to have to move it. Oh, sorry guys. I never have been the best at shotgun trap placements. Okay, yeah, I can still get in there. Okay, so that's not too bad. Then the last ones, you want one. You don't want it stood up like that because they might able to shoot it out. So you do want one on this wall here, like so. And then we're going to place, come out here quickly and we'll place this twig in, like so. And then what that will allow us to do is it will show us the exact placement of where we can place a shotgun trap with and still be able to place the twig. Okay, so what we can do is just up out of sight. There we go. So hopefully they won't see that now by when they look through that gap. Okay, so these two here are going to cover if anyone gets this far, which you might do if you trap someone. You might end up having to open this to kill them if they've got a lot of willpower. And then you've got these two here, door camp, go deep protection, and these help with the self-sealing and potential more go deep protection. And I think that's everything, guys. I think I've built the whole thing for you. Okay, so I hope you like it. If you have got this far and you really like it, please drop a like on this video for me, because yeah, that'd be pretty cool if you have got this far and actually learned how to build this cool starter trap. And yeah, I really like it. I'm definitely going to be doing these in a wipe coming soon. Okay guys, so yeah, I'll catch you guys later.